Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I hope you enjoy this different type of video I have for you today. Stay tuned. Hello there. I had a request, and I know I have done this before. Steph sent me a note asking me if I could do makeup. Well, it's not a tutorial. You guys know I am not one that can really show you how to do anything, but I can show you how I do what I do and what I use. I have my bag here with my makeup in it. You know, I've made this. You can go back and see one of my DIYs and see I made these bags, and it has all this stuff. You can open it up and then close it up tight. I have more than I use in this bag. I have used different kind of things. Now, right now, for my under makeup moisturizer, I'm using this. I've used different kinds before. I usually, at night, just wash my face with these. You see my, oops, you probably can barely see my turntable. This little turntable that I got at a thrift store. I have some extra water. I like to make extra water, put extra water on this to wash it up. These were some I got at Dollar Tree. These are almost out. Be Pure. One's night and one's day. I've used those too. They're getting close to being done. But I put some kind or something else after I wash my face at night. Now, for years, I have to tell you, I was not the best at doing my face. And anyway, so this is what I put on under my makeup. But in this little bag, I put it in this thing right here. It's thick. Look how thick this is. Just really, really thick. And I already put some on, but I'm going to put a little more. And I'm not, you know, I just smear it on. And right now, I mean, I've had different kind of makeups, foundations I've put on before. I am using, I have a new one. And you see, I've cut this one down. CeraVe, all of that. You know, you can't squeeze it out, but there's still so much in there. Then I just put this all over. When I get out of the shower, I have the lotion. I'll try and put a picture of that where you can see it. It's supposed to make your skin a little darker. Looking in this mirror right now. I do have my hand mirror here. I should look at it because I can see better. That's a little ways away. And I just smear it on. I know anybody that's a professional will be saying, oh my goodness, that's the way you do it. That's terrible. My unruly hair. I always put it just about everywhere on my face. Get a little more. Is this the way you put your makeup on? I don't know. I still put my makeup on every day. I can't even remember the last time I didn't. I mean, I put it down just under it. And you hope it blends in good enough, and then close this little thing back up. Make sure it's set like that. Blush, a little bit of blush. Maybe I wear too much, maybe I don't. But sometimes I look at my videos and I say, oh, maybe I got a little too much on today. Right. Let me look at my mirror. Can you see me? Okay, now that's too much. See, too much. Now, with my fingers, smooth it in a little bit. I do have the little red skin more so than any other color. And all of this is cheap. A lot of it, my friend has given me. Let's see if I can tell you the name of this. This is MAC. My friend gave it to me. Mythology on the bottom of it. She gives me a lot of makeup. You know, my friend Laura. Thank you, Laura. You're so sweet. Now, I've showed you this, and I've used this a lot. And I do from time to time. You can use this on the cheeks and on your lips. And also eyeshadow. And it's about $5. It's e.l.f. and you can get it, of course, at any store. I got mine on Amazon. I'm not going to use that today, but you can use that. And all in one, that's kind of nice. I have 2 or 3 lipsticks in here. Kim at Kim's Inspired Life. One time we went to lunch. So it seems like it gets wetter here. You probably see me wiping my sides of my mouth quite a bit. Now this is supposed to stay on all day, and it will not on the inner part of your lip. Now I do have a lip pencil, but I don't always use it. I don't know that it really helps. But I'm going to put this on. I don't know if you're supposed to. I always kind of, let's see. Okay. It'd be nice if it'd stay like that, but I have to put more on throughout the day. You know, I never did have dark eyebrows. This, my friend, she also gave me this. It's called MAC. I guess the same one as the other. Is that Max Factor? I don't know. It has all these colors in it. This one in the middle I've been using on my eyebrows. And I like to use a brush. This little brush right here. And just put right here. I never did use a pencil. Now let's see if we can do this where you can kind of see. Okay, I'm getting up here close. I'm looking in. Whoa, did I do that right? I know sometimes it would be better if I... Oh, I was going to say, I have a couple people in my life that have gotten their eyebrows tattooed on. And they said, you could do that. You wouldn't have to worry about your eyebrows. I think I'd rather have my lips tattooed. But I don't know that I'm going to do any of them. You know, I'm Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. How can I do that? And usually I put it on in the morning, and I hope and pray it's still on. But I do put my lipstick on more. Just take my brush and start doing my thing. My sister used to have a friend that did Mary Kay, and she did my makeup a time or two. And that was fun. I think she's gone now, but I think that's probably one of the only times I ever had my makeup put on. I hope they're the same. That's one thing that's just kind of hard to do. They say, have a wing. I don't want just like a big round circle there. Okay. We'll hope that's right. Okay, next thing, liner pencil. I use it once in a while, but this is the one I like to use the most. This one right here, this color right there, a little dark. And I just go down under. Can you see? Just a little line here. Sometimes it goes on better than others. And nothing is perfect by this, as you can see. But I don't know about you, but I just feel like I'm not completely done until I get my makeup on. You know, I sold Avon years ago. And I always like to put, I always felt like you looked a little better. It's not that you don't look nice when you don't have it, but I just feel like I feel better. And I feel like my eyes, if I don't have something around my eyes, that they just kind of, you just get, they're lost. That's my own thought. So maybe that's not so, but that's the way I feel. And this is never perfect. Okay. Now I got my lips on, got my cheeks on. Oh, next. Now I have another brush. They're just, I don't know, they're none of them expensive brushes. This was a set. I have several of this ones. It's a little flatter. And I just use that one, this one for my, and I've used different colors, but this is the one I mostly, the one here, mostly do. Eyeshadow. Okay, let's see. Here goes. And I just sweep up, and I try to go up here. You know, I have the hooded eyes, and they kind of get lost in there. I asked my doctor about that. I said to him, I said, you know, I notice when I go like this, okay, look up. I said, I can see everything so much better. He's eye doctor, okay, not my regular doctor. And he said, well, we can have you check to see, you know, if Medicare would pay for it. Now, you have to be able to, you have to have it where you can't see a certain percentage before Medicare would pay for it. Otherwise, I won't be doing it. Kind of what I do is just put a little higher. I don't know. Can you see the difference? You see? Okay, next is my mascara. And actually, I have more than one. I have two mascaras in here right now. And I'm using this one right now. I've used different ones. This is L'Oreal. I think my friend gave me this one. The other one's, I think, a cheaper one. Show you that one. So I'm going to finish up with this one. And then I'm going to meet my friend, Susie, my 94-year-old friend. I know I always say that, my 94-year-old friend, but she's just really a sweet lady, and I really always enjoy visiting with her. Try this. Steph, nothing fancy here, but this is the best I can do. And you know, when I was younger, I really didn't take care of my face very much. You know, I'm going to be 80 in June, and over the years, I got better about taking care of my face. I always wore makeup and washed my face, not even regularly at night. I hate to tell you this, but it's true. You know, so I haven't had, these girls that are doing masks and all that, they're doing much better than I did. I do have masks that I can put on once in a while. I do, but not very often. Might be a good thing if I did it more often. I have to hold this up pretty close, so I don't know how it's coming through. I have to spend a lot of money on makeup, and of course I've been blessed with my friend Laura that's given me so many things over the past, and I hope you enjoyed that. Now I just need to do a little bit something in my hair. Sometimes, you know, I've just got out of the shower now and put just a little bit on the bottom. I don't put too much. I smear it and start smashing it around too much. Then I have to clean up the job that I did. Can you see? Okay, I'm going to say I'm done. What do you think? Now, and as I've got out of the shower and it's getting ready to, sometimes I'll take the little curling iron or the curlers and flip it up a little bit. You see that from time to time. My daughter-in-law has been cutting my hair the last 2 times. Not that I don't love my Ann. She cut my hair for years, and she's really a great hairdresser. She moved up to another town. I have to go a little further to get my hair cut with her. But I only went there one time, and then my daughter-in-law has been doing it. So I appreciate that. And okay, I'm going to count this. I'll probably have to do some editing on this, of course. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you'll come back, watch. I mean, this is variety at its best. And thrifty living. I'll have something tonight, Lord willing. I'm going to my Bible study. And you guys, if you haven't been to that series, go over and check it out. And you'll be blessed if you do. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Just flipping up the ends of this all the way around. Just wanted to show you that real fast. Now I just usually take my little pick and pick it out a little bit. Sometimes I wear it further back. See if my little cowlick. There it is. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm going to say, don't forget, Jesus loves you.